So I'm sorry if you can hear the fan in the back. It's really hot where I live, especially since it's about to storm. Where did my drink go? Hello. Hostage. Alright. This probably won't be a long stream. Only because I don't know how much I'm gonna actually get done. Sorry. I'm not gonna play music this time because I don't know if I'll get copyrighted for it. Oh, yeah. Oh, my back hurts. This will probably be posted on Monday. I didn't get a video out this Thursday because I was full intended on watching the stream and live streaming my reaction for that hour. But as we all know, YouTube ended up not live streaming it at all. So I'm getting my computer going and get myself a snack. I found my gas poured up. There we go. I do feel bad that you guys didn't really see me. Why is it doing this? I smell right. Anyway, how are we feeling after the stream? Since J-Day and like I think a couple other people were nice enough to actually live stream the event for us. Um, Shout out to them. I'll have to link their stuff down below when I get a chance. Oh my god, my computer ever. Hello? But oh my god, the announcement. I can't wait until we get Minor Demons season 2. I really want to get the like symbol behind the words tattooed somewhere, probably like in my leg or something. But there's an option off the water. But like all the announcements we got for those who didn't get to see the stream, we got season 2 of Alternates, which will be coming out next. I think Jason said like the next 2 months. So like the August September area, which will be the same time that My Street Faded Memories will be coming out, I believe, because that's still around the fall area. I'm kind of wondering if they're gonna do like the Fragment Member or Faded Memories on the I'm thinking. I wonder if they're gonna do it on the One Last Time channel. Sorry, I can't think for a minute. I'm gonna do like still do the Kokomau thing on her channel, which would be kind of sad that we get from going from like roleplays on that channel to them going over there instead, because I prefer them on the same channel. I know they did MCD 3 on the fantasy one, or the One Last Time one now, but I also get it to help separate the content if they're going to keep doing the other stuff too. I apologize if the cartoon is like loud on the mic. I can't hear when I'm doing it. Really just a what the hell? I really hope it's this. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm trying to get my computer currently. It's being slow and weird. Ah, I chose the worst place to sit. Come on, please come on. I just want to write. That's all I want to do is write. This is probably the most awkward stream I've had because I'm not reacting to anything. And I'm not like playing games. I'm just trying to be productive and write. I guess I can talk about that. I know my usual content is just aphmau stuff, but for those who don't know, I do a lot of writing and sorry. I do a lot of writing and reading. Um, Last year's goal was 100 books, and I hit that by July. Kind of burnt myself out. Been getting a little bit back into it by doing like 5 books a month this year, so like 60. I believe that's right anyway. Okay. Um, right now, currently, I am working on, I'm trying to think, one, two, three, four, either 4 or 5 stories. One of them being a fan fiction, so if we don't count that one, 4. Uh, I recently got an idea for another one, so what? Learn about this picture. I do not want to learn about this picture. The one I want to currently work on, I can't because I gave to my friend to edit for me. She hasn't done anything with that yet, so I can't do anything. I gave her my notebook to write in, but it's a fantasy story. And if I can read you the prologue. Like I'm sorry about the country. Alright, I'm gonna read you the prologue while this is loading. So this is one of my fantasy stories. I'm working on two different ones. One's well, I guess they're both fantasy, so romancy, but one's gonna be um, more focused on the story building than it is the. Sorry, it's like 2 in the morning for me, 2:14 in the morning for me. Uh, One's gonna be more focused on romance, and that one's gonna be more focused on like world building and stuff like that. Obviously, they both have their own world building. I might make them a part of the series, but with the ending, oh my god, with the ending I have in mind for this one, I don't think I could do that. But anyway, in the dead of the night, a mysterious mist fell over the kingdom of Fallen. That's not originally what I named it. It covered the streets slowly, and all who came in contact with it fell into a deep slumber. It crept into homes and businesses. Without narrator, out loud. The knights who were stationed in front of the castle were about to head off to wake the king when they spotted a figure among the mist. By the outline of the figure, they could tell it was a tall, slender man with a staff. Halt! Who goes there? One of the men shouted as the other drew their swords. The man said nothing. He slowly raised his hand, pointing it at them. Pointing it at the men, sorry. Lightning shot out at them, making them fall to the ground, screaming in pain. The man walked through them. I might have to change that. The mist falling, covering the men. He made his way up the stairs that led to the princess's room. Princesses. Yeah. He opened the door, walking over to her bed, looking down on her. The moonlight shone in from her open curtain, revealing her pale complexion that seemed to glow. Her long, curly black hair spread across her pillows, and a loose strand lay upon her cheek. Her plump, I might get rid of plump, quivered as if she were having a bad dream. I'm going to replace bad dream with nightmare. He leaned over her, gently moving the strand of her hair out of her face. His light touch seemed to settle her as her face became more peaceful and a smile appeared on her lips. He mumbled a spell over her, which covered her body in a shimmer of light. It would protect her from the mist. I'm thinking about removing that line, the last one, it would protect her from the mist part. Uh, Soon, my love, it will be only us. For now, I must leave. The sun will be rising soon enough, and I hope you can forgive me when you discovered it was me, the man said, laying down and placed a kiss upon her cheek. I can make sure the mist has made its way to the rest of the royal family. He left in a puff of smoke, the mist disappearing as soon as everyone had been put to sleep. The damage had been done. I thought there's 4 people here. Hi. Ignore my bad storytelling. I wish I could show you guys what I'm working on, if I'm honest. There is more to that story that I've written, but again, my friend has my notebook, so I can't see what I've written to add on to it. Because the first chapter, I'm trying to decide if I want to do dual point of views or not, because that's what like a lot of romance books do, is that they do 2 points of view, unless it's like a reverse harem, which this one is not. Um, I have thought about it. I thought about adding a jester into the mix because I mean, it probably gives it away, but it's a princess and a sorcerer or a wizard, whatever you want to call it, that it's about. But unfortunately, I can't record my screen. I actually tried to one time. Well, I'm gonna try that again. Come to record on YouTube. I don't know if I have to like download anything. If I live stream on YouTube, you guys can see it. I don't want to record my screen. I want to. Oh, screen record. That's not one with it. So I used to do it all the time. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out if I can do it or not, so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Ow. Okay, great. Go live. Oh shoot. Oh my lord. Is that my computer is like super slow? Ow, my feet hurt. I'm gonna feel bad if this is just like me sitting here chatting with you guys. Oh, not actually doing anything. Been working to get my computer set up that I should have done beforehand. So this was more like a stream of in the moment kind of deal. So I wanted to make sure I stayed ahead for next week. Like a little bit. Darn, the dog just scared the fuck out of me. Hi, Bubba. What's up? Prancing pretty hard, my man. Bring you a bowl of water in here, but you touched the place. Ow. I don't want to use this webcam. Do you want out, Bubba? Hold on, guys. Let's go get you a bowl of water. Alright, I'm back. That's not what I want. This is also not what I want. I'm trying to figure out. That's not what I want. This is probably not what I want either. Okay, that's. Alright, I'm just not gonna mess with it. It's easier if I could screen share with you guys. I'm not sure how to do it on YouTube. So I could just show you guys my work. Wait, don't. Wait down. Oh, come on. That's not what I want to click on. It's ridiculous. Oh shit. I'm gonna do this useless stream. But I would like to hear you guys' opinions on what I've read to you guys and tell me what you're excited for with the new season of Maestry. What do you have? What is that? Where'd you get a stick from? Swear to God, dogs are like resourceful. Hi, Bubba. Don't bite me. Sir, that is my leg. Oh God, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, am I still gonna post this? Probably. That's been me literally complaining about my computer not working and the live stream not working. It's also gonna be because my YouTube on my laptop is fucked up for some reason. No, sir. Dog's trying to steal my. Jesus. Oh, come on. It's so annoying. You just hear me like, hmm. Also, if you guys want to read my stuff, I'm on Wattpad under Hexkia the Demon. It might be Hexkeen the Demon Lord. Um, Originally my VTuber model was going to be a demon. But I think I'm either going to stick with a dog or a wolf or something when I eventually get like an actual model. I mean, she just like, she wrote it here, but she didn't. I don't know if my friend will see this or not, but the one thing that upsets me about working with her right now, and I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt because she has a lot going on and has a lot that she's doing, so I understand why she hasn't done anything yet. But my concern is that she's lost my notebook that I gave her that had my writing in it, and that's gonna be upsetting for me because I one trusted her with it. Two, I don't remember what I wrote, so I would have to like rewrite it all over again, and that she hasn't told me that she lost it if she did. So I really like, maybe I'm weird. I would rather be told if someone lost something than not be told. You know, like tell me that you lost my notebook and my manuscript, so I can like rewrite it if I need to. Like I'd rather you do that than leave me in the dark with my own writing. Stop fucking with that. I guess we could just like talk, honestly, until I figure out how to share my work with you guys. But oh yeah, I was probably being petty, but every post that Vidcon has made so far, I've uh left a comment on. I even made like a little Twitter thing. Cause it's not just me that was upset about the whole thing with them not streaming the panels. Um, I know a lot of people in the aphmau community were upset, and I feel like it would be the same for every other committee who was probably counting on them to live stream the panel so they could see their favorite content creators. I just tell people, I hope it's like a little bunch of people calling them out and stuff that just maybe, they'll change next year. And like they'll take like all this criticism and stuff and go, and go, oh, you know what? We definitely should have let people know ahead of time instead of when people figure out the day of the convention and asking like where it was live streamed at to tell them that, oh, by the way, we're not live streaming it. And a bunch of us told them straight up like, you should have told us that, hey, we're not live streaming any of the panels this year. Because again, it's one of those like I'd rather be told than like find out. Because finding out makes a shit ton worse than it should be. It's just like when my situation met. It's like when you have all these people excited for seeing their creators live, and because aphmau doesn't do lives. Everyone else in her crew does. Um, I only know because I watch them sometimes. Yeah, Bubba, stop biting me, man. But then got a notification that Vidcon went live, not on their YouTube, but like on their Instagram channel. Um, Me being the petty bitch I am, I went into their was it the Hot Tua podcast thing they were doing live. Apparently she said some racial slur. I don't know. I didn't stick around to watch it, but I did leave a comment going, "Oh, you could live stream this, but you couldn't live stream the aphmau panel or any of the other panels." So I'm sorry, I don't give a shit about that podcast. Some people may, but like I don't care. A lot of people when I was talking about it in the Discord, were like, "Yeah, be brave and calling them out. I'm like, well, it'd be better if everyone called them out instead of just me, because I mean, it doesn't do anything with just one person. It takes multiple people to get them to realize, like, hey, we really upset a lot of people by doing this. If it's just one person calling them out, they're not gonna do anything about it. It's just gonna be like, oh, tough luck. And seeing how they said next year they would have an update about NCD and Mermaid Tales. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't like full on uh talk about that. Boy, you can have a few. Go eat them. We're getting MID season 2, alternate season 2, um, fragments or memory. Wait, I'm gonna have to look at it again. Season 7 split into two. Um, I said season 7, right? There's a lot of twos going around. Uh, I feel like we got something else, but I can't remember. They said that Mermaids season 2 was in the works, and someone asked about NCD. Thank God. And they said that because I never, just for like 2 years now, has said no. The first year she said that the last season of my shoot was in the works, and then last year she said that she wanted to do something different for MCD, and Jason confirmed that this year that they want to get back to MCD, but they're trying to figure out a different way to do it. I think this season of, I'm trying to think, my brain's on the fritz. I think this last season of My Streets will be kind of like test the waters if they're gonna do what they're gonna do with My Street, because they said that they're gonna do some animation, but also some what am I thinking? Some like the old school kind of role play, which I'm kind of like trying to think of what they mean by that. Because they're talking about aphmau talking to NCP and NPCs, NCPs. Or is it still gonna be voice acting, but be kind of like how season 4, 5, and 6 was? Ow! Don't bite me. He's still not biting phase, and I just love when him. Getting lots of pizza, dude. You have like 3 cheeses over here, man. That's empty. You just want my attention. Ooh, a toy. So I'm probably gonna end stream since we didn't actually get to be productive. My whole goal for the stream was to sit down and write with you guys, but with my laptop being all weird and stuff, and me not being able to share the screen, kind of makes it not really worth it. The stream will still go up because I did, since we are talking about the stream stuff. Um, I also want to reiterate something that came from Friday's stream. For when people who see this, because I know someone's gonna be like, well, it means Friday now. But for those of you who aren't gonna see this until Monday, since I don't post on weekends, um, please go back and watch Friday's video. I came across someone on YouTube using a butttt audio from Haunting Adeline. For those who don't know, Haunting Adeline is a stalker romance. Yes, I have read it. No, it is not appropriate for children. And the audio from the audiobook is also not appropriate for children. But I came across someone, I don't know if they were like 18 and over, but it doesn't matter when gotcha is usually a lot of people I've seen that do gotcha are definitely minors. So the audio being used is literally when Zayd tells Alan to run, because if he catches her, he's going to her, not kill her. Um, and I've seen three three videos pop up or shorts pop up for me of minors using that audio, and that is not okay. Um, and I know people are gonna place blame on the book talk community, and I do think they hold some responsibility for that since the audio got really popular for even for like books that weren't Haunting Adeline. People were using it for other books as well. Um, what are you chewing on, man? Stop chewing on wires. But it's it's one of those things that like that's a huge issue that needs to be solved as quick as you can because like reporting the audio is not going to do anything. And I know someone's like, well, yeah, it does if YouTube decides to take it down. But another issue is like someone's gonna repost it regardless. Like they're probably gonna have that video saved, or like someone's gonna have that video saved in their phone, and they're gonna be like, oh, the audio got deleted. Well, look no further. Here's the audio again before YouTube deletes it again. I definitely think the videos with the audio should be taken down, and I do think the audio needs to be taken down off of YouTube at least. Um, but it doesn't matter because they can still get the audio from TikTok. And if you take the audio away from TikTok, Book Talk's be upset. Though I think it'd be better for them to be upset about losing audio than over children using that audio for really dumb shit. I just, because like the vibes that they give with the audio don't really match too well with the book either. Um, just like from what I've seen, they have a character just randomly coming across someone killing someone, and then that person automatically using the audio, and it's and like it's almost again, it is a stalker romance book, so I guess it doesn't really matter what they're using the audio for, because the book is mm, I personally liked it. I know it's a bit controversial, but like you can like a book but not like certain parts of it. Oh, are you okay, Bubba? I'm sorry. You okay? I was just trying to move you on the tail so your butt wasn't on my leg. Ow. I'd really appreciate if you stopped biting me. It'd be awesome. I just want to love on you. Like a good boy. Like a good boy. Ow. Ah, shoot. But no, that again, the audio needs. There's something needs to happen. Either the gotcha community needs to stop using it, which I know there's gonna be some people like out there like I'm mature enough I can use this audio. If you have to say you're mature, I hate saying that. I hate if you have to say you're an adult or you have to say you're mature enough to use that audio, then you're probably not actually mature enough to use it. Um, ow, dog. But no, like I personally don't know what to do because like I thought about reporting it, but like I feel like it would have to be more than just me doing it. Especially since a lot of it seems like YouTube and Twitch apparently are now using like AI to judge what should be banned and what shouldn't. Dog, chill, chill. And if it deems it not inappropriate, then dude, then it's gonna stay up. Um, I do think people in the book talk community need to stop using like the more sexual versions of the audios, or like taking those scenes and using them. Because as much as they use that to hook someone onto the book and everything, I'd rather hear more about the plot than the sex scenes, if I'm honest. Because there's been a couple books that like people are like, oh, this is like so spicy and stuff. Book was awful. Book was god awful. I did not finish them, and that doesn't happen to me very often. There's very rarely I don't finish a book. Sometimes I'll take a break from a book and come back to it. Um, I know I've been trying to read Iron Flame, but it's been taking me forever to read because it's so thick, and I know it's going to take me forever to read it. I know I have like Onyx Storm like directly after it. I think I pre-ordered the audio for that. Maybe I can't remember. I might like hurt, but yeah, I know. I think Book Talk needs to take some responsibility. I mean, again, it's on like parents to watch their kids what they're watching, what they're listening to, and stuff. It's not my job as the creator to make sure my content is safe for your children. Um, also, I personally don't make anything too bad because I've been reviewing like aphmau stuff. Like I cuss on occasion and stuff like that, especially if like someone I know comes into the chat and we're like chatting. So I'll go like hell yeah or like fuck yeah. So I've always been straightforward with not being child friendly. Um, but I think people like some parents just get on there and they're like, yeah, this is fine. I know there was a controversy. I can't barely talk because obviously these books are getting promoted on TikTok, and there's children on TikTok that should not be on TikTok. And I do think the age needs to be raised a little bit with how people act, some of the content that's on there, because I have known people to let their like 6-year-olds get on their phone and watch TikTok. And it's like, you're weird letting your kids watching all this shit at this age. I would have had the phone taken or everything. Well, then again, like we didn't really have like, oh god, I feel old. I'm only like 28, turned 29 this year, but we didn't really have like, I don't think we had this when I was younger. We didn't have like iPads and stuff. We had a computer, but I don't think were laptops a thing when I was younger. If they were, I don't remember them. Um, how when I was in high school, we were just getting laptops to start like learning online and stuff. Like, kids have all this access to all this stuff now, and parents want to blame content creators and all that, but they never want to like blame themselves. And I know some people in book talk community are parents themselves, and they know that they don't want their kids reading this, and they let their kids know that they can't read their books. Um, but it doesn't that doesn't intend for the children that aren't theirs. Um, Again, I think with audiobooks we need to start posting actual version lines from the story. I read Wild Eyes because the audio I heard for it was the first chapter, and it was like the first few words that you hear, and it hooked me on wanting to read it because the line was something like the sun is shining, something like that, and then there's another fucking tourist on the road taking a photo of a bear, and that's all I had from that book for the longest time. And then I finally read it, loved it. Still working on reading some of the other Alicia Silver books, but but like stuff like that will hook people too. Like if you want to read a book purely for smut, then that's fine. But you guys can be more, I don't know. Because like I will also read a book for the smut, um, but I'm not gonna say like, oh, like I shouldn't do this because children can hold. I was getting out on Wattpad and reading stories like that, so like it doesn't change anything. They'll go find somewhere else to read it. You just need to watch what they're doing and shit. I love how I went off on a tangent when I was gonna go get off. It's almost 3 in the morning. But anyway, I hope you guys have a lovely night, and please watch my video. Go back and watch Friday's video. Um, I might change the name of it eventually because, yeah. Um, Sorry, I'm like having a huge brain fart. I'm so tired. Have a great night, and I will see you guys around.